Homefront Command now says missile alert. The alerts are coming in now. Alerts are up. They are in the Tel Aviv area.
Another interceptor just went up in Tel Aviv right there. The camera zoomed in.
We might hear sirens soon in Tel Aviv. Missile alerts now. Here we go, sirens. Sirens. Sirens now. Tel Aviv. Sirens. I might take Jerusalem off and just leave me up. A bunch north and south of Tel Aviv and Tel Aviv area. Something coming. I see a light in the sky. Maybe right there. I just saw something in the sky. I just saw something. I saw a faint light up there. Anything? Hold on, I see another light. I see a light right there. Look at this. Something's coming. Look at that. I think it's zoomed. The camera zoomed in, maybe. Interceptor or missile? Maybe an interception. Maybe an interception. I still see a light. Is it one missile? It's that one light. They're still showing a light. It looks, maybe an intercept. We might have just saw an interception right there. We might have just seen an interception right in front of us.
So the Iranians have a decision to make depending on how many can travel this distance, 1,000 miles from Tehran. In addition now, you have at least 400 that have been fired. Some estimates say about 450 thus far. So the Iranian leadership and the military have these decisions to make as to how long they want to go with this ballistic missile supply. Also, you've got, according to the IDF, 120 missile launchers that have been taken out. That is critical if you cannot have the capacity to deliver the missiles toward Iran and affect the damage on the ground. Talked about Iran yesterday. Borders closed with Azerbaijan. Borders closed down here with Pakistan. The airspace is closed as well. Good morning to you.
Good to be with you, Bill.
Welcome to our coverage here. This comes from the Institute for the Study of War, Jack Keane and others. They write this. Iran has used significantly fewer munitions in its response to Israel than originally planned because the IDF destroyed and damaged missile launchers and silos that Iran planned to use to retaliate against Israel. We are on day 6.
From the New York Post, US E-4B Doomsday plane makes unexpected flight to D.C. as Trump weighs Iran strike.
I want to read from the Associated Press here. They say this: Putin spoke to both Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu and the Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian, offering to help de-escalate the conflict. In his call with Pezeshkian, Putin condemned the Israeli strikes and offered his condolences. He noted that Russia has put forward specific initiatives aimed at resolving the situation around the Iranian nuclear program. Russia's foreign ministry issued a strongly worded statement condemning the Israeli strikes as, quote-unquote, categorically unacceptable, and warning that, quote, all the consequences of this provocation will fall on the Israeli leadership. It urged both parties to, quote, exercise restraint in order to prevent further escalation of tensions and keep the region from sliding into a full-scale war.
Iran's communication ministry said today, in a statement carried by a state media, that the limits imposed were due to Israel's quote, abuse of the country's communication network for military purposes. They claim that Israel was using the internet for military purposes, I guess for their own military purposes. I don't really know if that's the real reason they shut off the internet.
News alert, the Ayatollah's gone into hiding. He's believed to be holed up inside an underground bunker northeast of the capital. This is a different kind of Iranian hostage crisis. Khomeini can hide, but he can't run. For the past 24 hours, Israel's been attacking the area around his underground lair. But Khomeini, still talking tough, says Iran will not surrender to anyone. and is warning that if America joins the fight and strikes, it'll result in irreparable damage to the United States. Is he bluffing? We don't know. Iranian proxies, which have been severely degraded, are threatening to commit acts of terror against American troops and American ships in the region. And American businesses are now bracing for cyber attacks. Trump says, good luck with that.
This
We
footage
won't be
is
bullied.
insane.
I was the hunted, and now I'm the hunter. It's a big difference. That means I've had it. Okay, I've had it. I give up. No more. Then we go blow up all the, all the nuclear stuff that's all over the place there. No, they had bad intentions. For 40 years they've been saying death to America, death to Israel, death to anybody else that they didn't like. They were bullies. They were schoolyard bullies. And now they're not bullies anymore.
Trump's been meeting in the Situation Room with his national security team. Head of Central Command, Army General Eric Kurilla, they call him the Gorilla, has been instrumental in the war planning. The Pentagon's sending in their new state-of-the-art supercarrier, the USS Gerald Ford, and amassing a tremendous amount of assets in the area. Today, Trump had lunch with Pakistan's army chief. Pakistan borders Iran. Seems like something's about to happen.
Oh, the Bloomberg article is out. New Bloomberg article. Breaking news. Bloomberg has new reporting. It just came out. All right, guys. The headline from Bloomberg is, U.S. officials prepare for possible strike on Iran in coming days. Senior U.S. officials are preparing for the possibility of a strike on Iran in the coming days. The situation is still evolving and could change. Some of the people pointed to potential plans for a weekend strike. Some of the people pointed to potential plans for a weekend strike, says Bloomberg. The top leaders at a handful of federal agencies have also begun getting ready for an attack, one person said. This is the translation right here. Urgent warning to employees and all people located in the red area of the map within the cities of Arak and Kandab. The Israeli army continues to operate in this area, as it has been doing throughout Iran in recent days, to attack the Iranian regime's military infrastructure. For your safety and health, we ask you leave the designated area, 2-kilometer radius.